Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World, and welcome to the Surround Pound. This is going to be my first video about this. Yesterday I did a quick video just purchasing the weapon. We took a look at it, we saw kind of what we can do with it, and today we're going to jump into it, and we're going to focus on this video purely on looking at the power of this weapon with its heavy attack. Now, if you don't know what this weapon does, it is hardware boombox, a hammer with good attack speed and excellent impact. Bass drop, smash the ground, creating a series of sonic pulses of damage and knock back enemies. Now, this may sound a little familiar to you because it sounds a lot like another of the boombox weapons, but this one is going to be hardware related, so we're going to focus on this one. Now, I will say beforehand that this is going to be the first part, my first test of it, but it's not the last one. I don't have the Rad Penny, the current Rad Penny, and I need her. So what you guys are going to see is you're going to see very soon, you guys are going to see me go ahead and open a lot more llamas until I can get Power Pop Penny. This is who I need right here. I need Power Pop Penny because she has Bringing Down the House. Heavy attack missions have, it depends on the standard perk, a 12.5 chance to grant Rocking Riff, increasing damage 50%, and melee attack speed by 32%, decaying over 8 seconds. Now I need her to make my setup perfect. Now, my hero loadout. Now we're going to look at the hero loadout really quick right now, because you might think I need her as my main, but I don't. What I need is I need her right here. I need to put her right here. Right now, we're gonna try this setup. We're gonna change out. We're gonna change out Miss Wildcat here, and we're gonna put in another constructor because I need another constructor for kinetic overdrive. And I'll explain in a second why we're going to build it this way. So I want to build it this way. I want another constructor right here. To be able to do this, Penny is going to be coming into this spot, and if in case I don't need it, maybe I'm not going to need this one right here. Let's see, where is she? Right here. I might not need Anti-Cuddle Sarah because of her. She's got that rapid charge right there. I may not need her. I may not need her once I get Penny. If in case I do get Penny and I don't need her, then you guys are going to see both Penny and you're also going to see Wildcat in here. At that moment, we might change this. We might change this from kinetic overdrive to totally rocking out. We might change it to totally rocking out because of this crit rating and healing. But for now, we're going to go all around for damage. We're going to see just what we can do damage-wise with this weapon. And we're also going to see, we're going to focus on the kinetic overdrive. So real quick, here's my build that I'm going to be working on right now. We got Steelwood Sid. Why do we have Steelwood Sid? Well, he's got maximum overload, increasing kinetic overload damage by 150%. How do we get kinetic overload? Right here, melee knockbacks and staggers. Melee knockbacks and staggers trigger kinetic overload. The overload, dealing 25 base energy damage to nearby enemies after melee critical hits, increases melee impact damage by 10% for 5 seconds up to 5 stacks. So we want to get this. We want to get kinetic overload. We want it to do a lot more damage. And we're going to take in Tank Penny. Tank Penny with... We're going to put her in support for actuated attacks, which increase hardware damage by 17%. And we're going to get Mr. Guardian Bull. Guardian Bull has hardware crit rating of 17% increase. So that's going to help us as well to get a little more damage there. And like I said, we're going to do these two here. And of course, Survivalist. But again, what we're going to be trying to do here is we want to try and trigger that maximum overload for more damage. And of course the crits in there. So how are we going to do that? Well, let's take a look at the weapon. Right now I have it at level 82, I believe. Yes, I have it at level 82 because I haven't decided yet if I'm going to take it Obsidian or Shadow Shard. I'll tell you right now, we're probably going to go Shadow Shard. So let's go ahead. I always give you guys here the option because to see the Shadow Shard damage is a lot more. It's quite a bit more. Attack speed is not that bad. Durability goes down, but we're going to go for Shadow Shard. So let's go ahead. There it is, Shadow Shard, the confirmation. I love that we have the confirmation page now. If you guys remember, we didn't always have that confirmation page, so you know, it's a little bit, it's nice to see. It's definitely nice to see that confirmation page now. Alright, so let's go ahead and take it up. I'm going to take it to 130 right now. And then I'm going to we're going to work on the perks really quick. And I'm going to tell you right now, the first round of perks we're going to do, we're going to take this weapon to rare like we always do. You guys know that I don't take my weapons above rare until I make sure that they're going to be super, super awesome. And this weapon we are going to focus mostly on. Let's take all of these to rare first. We're going to focus these weapons on the heavy attack. So we're going to focus on the heavy attack. Right now, I'm going to leave it physical because that's fine. I am going to be changing some stuff here. So we do want to focus on heavy attack efficiency. Okay, so I'm going to go here, change this one to heavy attack. I'm going to change this one to heavy attack as well. We've got a critical rating. So our critical hit chance is already at 46.5. So that's pretty awesome. And this last one here, we're going to change it to critical damage. We could change it to critical rating, you know, to trigger that extra 50% damage from the from kinetic overload. But you know what? I think we're just going to go for critical damage right now. So this is my basic build right now. We've got a massive 160% heavy attack energy efficiency. And there we go. That's going to be my first build. So let's go ahead and take it into a mission. You guys know what I do. I always go into the level 140s. So let's see a good level 140. You know what? We're going to go over here. We're going to go to this fight category 2 Storm. And like I said, I do really want Power Pop Penny. I do want her. Is that her name? Well, the Penny. I want the Rat Penny. I think it's Power Pop Penny. I do want Penny because I do want to switch out here. Oh. I'm glad I saw this. We need to put in a different constructor here. Let me go ahead and just put in During Machine just for that. Kinetic Overdrive is going to give us additional time on constructors. Now, it doesn't exactly say how much additional time it gives us, does it? Well, that's interesting. I'm actually quite interested by that. I'm going to have to do a little research and find out exactly how we're going to do that. So let's jump in, guys. And let's see what we can do here. Again, this first test is purely me trying to find out how much damage we can get just from using this. Trying to trigger both kinetic overload. We want to trigger that. That's what we want to trigger because we're going to get the 150%. If we crit, we get another 50%, okay? On top of the regular damage that kinetic overload does. And we are going to hopefully extend the duration. So we're going to trigger that through the heavy attack. But don't forget that what we also want to do, and the reason why I want Penny in that spot there, is because Penny is going to trigger the new rocking out while after we do a heavy attack elimination. So that's the whole build. That's what we're trying to do here. All right, let's go ahead and let's make one here. Where are you? Oh, I didn't. There we go. I just realized I didn't favorite that one. Now, in this case, the Baron would actually do a lot of really good damage here too, because we are going to get that from the Baron. But my Baron is purely for speeds, not for that. So let's go ahead and let's go pick up fight. All right, here we go. Let's see how much. First of all, let's see how much we take up here. Whoa. And it looks like we are using up 15. Okay, so right now we're only using... Oh, that's interesting. And we're actually getting... Look how cool that is. We're actually getting the material... What? Okay, that's something I wasn't expecting, guys. Okay, this is new. Did we just come up with a farming constructor? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, all right. That's obviously not the best use for it, but farming constructor, guys. All right, farming constructor. All right, we'll have to take a look later. All right, let's start here and let's see what we can do. So right here, I am getting... am I triggering it, though? I think we have to actually hit them to trigger them. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm not even seeing how much damage we're doing here. Let's see.
Target not yet located.
21. All right. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's check it out here. 16,000, 39, 16. 16. 16. 40. It's slow. Okay. I do want to say this. It looks really cool though. It looks really awesome. All right, let's take a look at it again. Actually, let me check my loadout. So, kinetic overload occurs during additional time. Kinetic overload and melee knockbacks and staggers trigger kinetic overload. Okay, so we just need a stagger. We need a melee stagger, which should be triggering whenever we do a It should be triggering here. Yeah, that's a stagger right there. Okay, whoa. All right, 70,000. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, we can pretty much. Okay, that was 100,000 damage right there. Okay, that was. Where is she? Where are you? I don't see you, lady. Oh, she's over there. She's right there. Okay, let's take her out. So with this setup, we're also. Whoa. Okay, that was a lot of damage right there. Goodness gracious. That was a lot of damage.
This target's a tricky one.
Yes,
Keep
it is
searching.
a tricky one. All right. Ooh, that'd be fun to do right now, but we're not going to do it. Are there any enemies down here? No, there aren't. Let's find ourselves our last group of enemies. So we pretty much can do an infinite amount of hits with this. Oh! Okay, here we go. Goodness gracious, that's a lot of damage. All right, so there. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of damage right there. I wasn't restoring that fast my energy though. Ooh, okay. So that restored some energy there. We need bigger groups though. Okay, so Power Pop Penny is gonna give us a whole new level of destruction here. Which I'm actually really... Oh, okay, that's a lot of damage right there. All right, okay. So definitely, yes, I do know there's a couple other builds we could do, and we are going to do them in the future. But I did just want to try this one initially to see just how much of these... Ooh, ouch, okay. How much of these heavy attacks we could get. Once we get Penny, this is going to change completely, guys. We're going to get so much more damage. We're going to get so much more melee attack speed. Oh, gosh, that's going to be awesome. Because right now, we are sorely missing out on a huge amount of damage. But I want to share with you guys, this is going to be the first part. Keep an eye out because in the next video that comes out, probably tomorrow sometime, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start, I'm going to open some llamas. I'm going to open some rad llamas because I want to find out. Ooh, okay. Okay, so yeah, so even here, I mean, we're gonna see a huge increase in damage in the next one. That's just fun. That's just fun. We're gonna see a huge increase in damage. Uh-oh. Let's get some health in here. Once we get Penny as well in here. I think that's okay, that's funny. Okay, so the stuns. Wait, was that 3? Wow. The heck kind of damage is that? Okay, so I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run away. I'm running, guys. I'm running. Man, that was interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Until the next one. Next video, I'm gonna be opening some rad llamas so I can try and get myself a Penny. That Penny is going to go in that slot. And I think because of what happened there, I may not need... You know what? We actually may not need... the anti-cuddle Sarah. I think I might actually put in Wildcat in there as well, and we're gonna bump up the heavy attack efficiency to try and get it maybe to like 10. If we get it to 10, that means we can do 10 heavy attacks in a row, and by the time we're down to 0, I don't think it's gonna take that many to defeat this. So there we go. That's my first real test, my first real look at this weapon, guys. I want to have fun with it. I know that there's some builds out there that you can do. Someone did let me have a different type of weapon here, a crit based one. And if you're going full crit based, If you want to do that, of course, if you just want to get the maximum amount of damage on this, definitely you can use these two heroes right here. You can put her, up there. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get that extra damage from maximum overload, from the kinetic overload. That is my goal here. And yeah, any melee knockbacks and staggers will trigger it, dealing damage. And then if we do a crit, melee critical hits increase the melee impact damage, which is awesome, and kinetic overload will go up 150%, which is going to get that extra energy damage. That's awesome. I really do wonder just how much longer kinetic overdrive works here, though. We're going to have to figure that out. But anyway, that's my first try, guys. That's my first test at this weapon. I like the setup. I like the fact that I'm using steel wool Sid again too. In the next one, like I said, you guys are going to see me opening some rad llamas. I definitely want to get Penny out of here, so hopefully we can get her in a few pulls. And finally, we're going to be changing that. We're going to be putting her in here in the hero loadout. I'm going to be moving Enduring Machine out of there, and maybe even putting Wildcat back, and seeing just how much we can get out of this weapon and how much fun we can have it. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2. This has been Fortnite Save the World, and taking a look at the new weapon, the Surround Pound. Very interesting weapon. I think I'm going to have some fun with it. I definitely think I'm going to have some fun with it. Thanks a lot. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next one. See ya.